Yeah, so the other class is called AP Pre-Calculus now.
Yeah,
So rather, instead of having like honors, trig and pre-calc, and regular trig and pre-calc, since we have AP Pre-Calculus, this class is not just pre-calculus, even though we're doing the same stuff.
Well,
Is it next semester easier than this semester?
It is more familiar, is the way I would say it.
Why don't we start with that though?
Because the things that you're doing now are things you see on the ACT. If you're a junior, most juniors are going to take an ACT here in the fall or spring, at the very latest.
last year and didn't actually go back.
So that's why we're doing this stuff now, before you would be running into an ACT where you'd be expected to be able to do this. Does that feel okay?
Yeah.
This sentence.
Right, and also if these were ours, it's pretty short.
You know?
Sorry, I was in Kansas finish.
Okay, so those sentences, Lucas, is what you need to put in those other boxes. You know what I'm saying, homie?
Yeah.
All right. All right, Gabby, let me adjust that for you. So you guys had your worksheet 2 from last time, right? Once you guys pull that out, we'll start with questions from that. So if you guys can take out your worksheet 2. Your worksheet 2. I expect better from you.
I know. Usually I like. But I need to like have one.
Yeah.
So I got school. It was like 7 times after. So when I saw it right here, I worked at this way.
Did you watch me do that? Sure, I'll walk through quadrants.
Oh, right on.
Negative. Yeah, so this tangent is negative. Uh-huh. All right. Let's take some questions from this worksheet 2, folks, eh?
I was not, and I needed some more. So when I woke up, I had a long night.
Who's got questions from worksheet 2?
I had a question.
Yeah, let's do 9 then. Dan?
Do you have an extra copy?
Yep, on the desk up here by the folder. Got lots of extras. Okay, so number 9, how do we start?
By drawing the.
Well, I would start we are going to need to draw, but first I observe that tangent is positive or negative?
Negative.
Negative. Okay, so if I go ahead and I draw my little grid, all silly turtles crawl. Where's tangent negative at?
S and C.
S and C. Oh boy. S and C. And then we'll look at this, the pi over 2 to 3 pi over 2. So what kind of angles are these? Are these positive or negative? Positive. So which way am I counting around? Counterclockwise. I start at 0, right? And then pi over 2, pi 3 pi over 2. So we covered quadrants 2 and 3. My answer then lies in quadrant 2. So that's my theta. And so far so good? Okay. This guy's like my alpha. So if I use this as my little equation maker, I'm in quadrant 2, so I'm going to do x2 minus alpha. My x2, in this case, is 3. I'm sorry, it's pi. 3. So I'll write 3 pi minus alpha. And then into my calculator, the alpha is tan inverse absolute value of negative 3.25. But I'm not actually going to type the absolute value part in, right? I'm just going to do this. I know where I'm going over here for. Just do it here. So I have pi plus tan inverse of, oh, I forgot it already, 3.25. Oops. And we're minus also, huh? Minus 3.25.
So is theta
I'm sorry, what?
is theta
Theta is pi minus tan inverse 3.25 or 1.87. The final answer is the theta. What you were describing was alpha.
Oh yeah.
Now to check this, what do I need to do? Check to make sure 1.87 is between pi over 2 and 3 pi over 2. So I type those in my calculator to get decimals. It does. And then I check to make sure tangent of 1.87 gives me the negative 3.25. And it does.
Oh, is it? It's not the tangent.
Where's your, oh, this is this guy. Where are you going to, Lucas? You said you need a pass? Are you on lunch? Where are you supposed to be at? Don't give me this, yeah. Where are you, Davis? Okay, on your way. No, man. Who knows what you could do with 10 minutes of unsupervised time? Probably blow the school up or something. No. All right. Dan, are you happy?
Yeah, it was more about like figuring out
Which quadrant you were supposed to be working in? Perfect. Should we do another?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. Which one would you like to do?
Can you do
12. Okay. All right.
Should I give it to her?
No, I'll give it.
Bye.
See you later. All right, Daddy, what do we start with?
tan is greater than
Good. 0. Where are we shading from that?
82.
Then what do we do? Use the interval. Yep. Which way are we counting? Which one?
No, the other way, yeah.
Clockwise. Good. Why?
Because the-
Because the things are negative. Great. Again, we're counting by halves. If you want to do decimals instead of fractions, no big deal. It's not going to change the problem materially. There's negative 5 pi. Oh, there's negative 3 pi. That's what I was looking for. All right. So what did we cover by from negative 3 pi to negative 4 pi? Good. Quadrants 1 and 2. Yep. So my answer here lies in quadrant 1. So if I draw my picture, there's that. Why did I do more than one time around? When I counted one more than one time around, right? I counted around one full time around before I got to my answer. Is that okay? All right. So this is my theta. Because it's in quadrant 1, I'm going to do x1 plus alpha. You okay with why I got that? Everybody else that is wondering, I'm using that picture, right, to help me write my equation. Now in this problem, what is x1? Close. Negative 4 pi, right? And what is alpha? Tan inverse absolute value 12.9. And now it's calculator time, right? Right! Oops. That one. So we get 1107, or negative 1107, excuse me. Okay, and let's check that. So negative 3 pi is negative 942. We're definitely smaller than that. And negative 4 pi is negative 1256. We're definitely bigger than that. So we're good in between there. And then we need to check to make sure tangent of negative 1107 is 1295. And close enough, right? Yeah, I agree. Does that feel okay, Ed? What do you guys think? You ready to for what we're doing today? You okay on this one? Yes, I can. Which one would you like to do, Gianna? 11. Okay. Oh boy. Come on. Okay. So how do I start? Yep, figure out the quadrant. So I'm going to start by saying cosine is positive. So that's a positive value. And where's cosine positive at? A and C. Then we look at the interval. Which way am I counting? Left or counterclockwise or clockwise? Good, because they're both positive. And again, you can use decimals on this if that's where you're more comfortable. So 3 pi to 4 pi covered which quadrants? Yeah, the bottom two, 3 and 4. Very good. So we draw our answer. So it's in the bottom quadrant. We rotate. I'm going to count it around once. So I did go around once before I go there. I'm rotating counterclockwise still. For right now, it doesn't matter so much. In the future, it'll help. So that's why I'm doing it that way. Is that okay? Remember we drew angles in standard position before and we had to go around more than once. It's the same idea. So I'm just kind of trying to be consistent on that. Right now, it's not going to affect your answer, the drawing that you get. But in the future, we're not done with this idea. Yeah, of course. We're not done with this idea, and when we circle back to it again, it'll be helpful if you're able to do that consistently. So I'd like to get the practice of it. Okay. Since we're in quadrant 4, that's going to be like x1 minus alpha. What's the x1 in this case? Well, that's alpha, right? That's alpha. What's x1? 4 pi. Exactly right. And alpha is cosine inverse absolute value 0.87. And now it's just calculator time. Cosine inverse, it was like, what was it? 0.87. So I get 1205. When I punch that through, so again, I know that's so I'm definitely between 942 and 1256, right? So that's good. And then I'm going to check to make sure cosine of 1205 does give me 0.87. And it does. So I am happy. Johnny, you good?
Yeah.
Perfect. Today, in class, I have an assignment for you to do. The expectation is that ideally we could complete this before we go, as we're probably pushing an hour of class time to work on it. There are 12 questions, basically 5 minutes per question if you have an hour. Seems realistic to me. What these problems are problems from worksheet 1 and 2, just kind of mixed together.
So we already have.
Well, problems like those from worksheets 1 and 2 just mixed together. Sorry. That's all I've got. But I give you one right now. Oh, sure. So I'm going to give you these. You guys should get to work right away. You can work together. You can talk to me. You can ask questions. The idea is what?
I'm sorry, is this what we're doing?
This is what we're doing. The idea is today we leave with like some reasonable expertise on dealing with these kinds of problems. Because what might happen next class?
Oh, shit.
No, please, no. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
It's too soon. After,
We just had a test one.
I'm still in morning.
No, next weekend is Halloween. This is, I will tell you, this is all you need to be able to do are these two types of problems.
Okay.
Okay?
forgot how to do the first.
Well, that's why we're circling back and seeing them again right now. Right? And they're mixed together, so now you have to decide which way you're supposed to be working on it. So the direction says, give an exact answer when possible. Otherwise, round your answer to 2 decimal places.
I forgot. Let's see that's the.
That's the unit circle. The rounded answer is calculator. Okay? So again, you can work together, you can talk to each other. All of that is fine. If you have questions on things, you can come talk to me or send a representative of the people you've been working with to talk to me. But the expectation is you should be able to finish this before you leave today.
Are we
Right.
doing it?
Next class?
I don't know. Ideally, I'd like it before you leave today.
Can we do next class so we have it before the quiz?
Let me think on it. Let's see how efficient you guys are today. Okay? It feels like you're really making good use of your time. That seems fair. If you're wasting a bunch of time jibber jabbering about stuff not involved, less inclined. How's that feel?
Good.
Fair enough? Okay. Love it.